I'm Jeannie Mai, and this is Character Fantasy. Have you ever dreamed of being called Maestro? Me, not so much, but Keith has, and he's a wacky, lovable screenwriter with a secret character fantasy.
I want to be an orchestra conductor. When I was a kid, I used to play in the band, and as long as I've had arms to wave around crazily, I wanted to be a conductor.
Watch as we hook him up with conducting lessons, a Maestro-worthy makeover, then we're challenging him to stand at the podium and conduct a real orchestra at a live concert. Hope you're ready to make some music, Keith, because Character Fantasy is ready to hear it. Hello.
Hello.
I'm looking for Keith.
That's me.
I'm Jeannie from Character Fantasy. How you doing?
Oh, yes.
Yay! I heard that you wanted to learn how to conduct an orchestra.
That's right.
Okay, you're coming with me.
Right now?
Let's go.
I think the most important thing to be an orchestra conductor is to have passion.
This is your professional conductor. He's going to teach you how to have power behind the podium.
My name is Andre Ganea. I am a musician, I'm a conductor, and a violinist. Let me tell you about the three most important things that a conductor has to do. You have to show the music through your body. You have to know the score. You have to know it very well. You have to inspire the musicians that play in your orchestra.
Do you guys think Keith can get these moves down to make beautiful music? Find out when Character Fantasy returns. Character Fantasy, our character Keith's fantasy is to be an orchestra conductor. Right now, the lessons.
We're going to work with his arms so he can move them fluidly, because these are the tools that a conductor uses. It can make it larger, 1, 2, and then it amplifies, and when it gets smaller, it's softer, right? And when it's a short motion, you stop.
At first, I felt really stiff, like there was so much to remember.
I've got some musicians coming by, and let's try some of these things out.
I'm worried about knowing the music because I don't even know what the music's gonna be. How's it going, Jeannie?
Hey, how's it going for you?
It's hard. What are you doing?
I'm shopping online because I'm obsessed with ShoeBuy.com. They have all types of shoes, over 400 brands, and over 500,000 products. And are you ready for this, friend? Free shipping and free return shipping. So you don't like it, you don't pay for it. Maybe we can get you some conductor shoes?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
I gotta get back to it. It was really interesting when the musicians got there. You know, I had a lot of things going on in my head. I don't know where we are.
Coming up, find out if Keith can find his inner. Next on Character Fantasy, where our character Keith is in the midst of his fantasy of becoming an orchestra conductor.
He has to work on his gesture and also most to believe in himself and to have confidence. So when it gets loud, you go, bam, bing, ding. They don't want to play, even though you don't know, but you have to look like the music. And then when it's boom, 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 bing, you get smaller.
The most important thing is to communicate the music with your body and your eyes.
He got the idea of how to do those movements, and with a little practice, he'll really do well.
I think that means that's my cue to take him on to his makeover. I think a maestro has to look the part, right?
When I picture an orchestra conductor, I see the tails and the tucks, and I think just someone who looks really alive.
We got you your super polished tuxedo with the tails. Why don't you go ahead and throw this on? Wow! You look hot! Just one thing, the conductors always have this crazy mop top going on. Boy, you are working it. I have a challenge for you. The Pasadena Summer Youth Chamber Orchestra is having their annual concert tonight, and they are welcoming you as their guest conductor to lead the show in front of a live audience. Up next on Character Fantasy, Keith steps up to the podium. Stay tuned. Back to Character Fantasy, where our character Keith has almost fulfilled his fantasy of becoming an orchestra conductor. Only one step left, the performance.
I just found out I'm conducting in front of a real live audience, so if I remember to breathe, I think everything will be okay.
I'd like to introduce to you a wonderful gentleman. He's going to come up and have his conducting debut.
It was nerve-wracking to see the crowd for the first time. I was a little nervous. It was very exciting and fun and a great experience.
Now this fantasy is music to my ears. To make yours a reality, check out Character Fantasy